Oh, there we go. Much better. The lighting look much better right there. All right, all right. Let's see who's gonna come in to join my live this evening with me. I'm not gonna be for long, but I'm gonna give you guys chance to come on in and enough time to come on over to my live. And you guys know the routine already. When we come in, I'm just gonna go right into the topic, but I'm gonna give everybody a chance to come on in. All right. But I want to share the link. So if you come on in the meantime, just share the link. Just share the link. Okay, guys? Share the link. And we're both going to be talking. We're going to be talking back to back with each other. Okay. Yeah, I got to go on live on the other platform as well because I'm multitasking. I'm trying to go live there and I'm trying to go live here. All right, I'm trying to go live here and I'm trying to go live here. Wagwan, wagwan, guys. How are you all doing? Hope you're having a wonderful Friday evening. And we are on live. And as you guys come on in, come and join me. Hey, Terry, and I see you. You're the first one to come on in the house tonight. Thank God you're not at school or work. So you could join us. I don't know for how long, but I'm not going to be long tonight. So, um, I'm I think I'm gonna stop saying that word. It doesn't sound good, right? But as you guys can see in the description or the subject line, the topic that we're gonna talk about tonight is um I'm gonna try to control myself from saying What I want to do first though is so others can know that I'm here and live. I want to go and I want to share the link. So if you guys could just share the link as you come on in, okay? Hope you guys are seeing me clearly and you're hearing me clearly. On my screen, I could see myself clearly. So I'm hoping you guys can as well. All right. So the first thing we'll do is we'll share the link. I hate a boring live or, these long stream live that we have and they're boring. I don't like that. I want to know that we can talk together. So, guys, remember in the comment section is where I'm going to be talking to you guys from. Okay. So please feel free to comment. I'm going to share the link and I'm going to ask you guys as you come on in as well to do the same. All right. Thank you very much. Welcome to List There Vlogs. Thank you very much. Or we could say List There. Welcome to List There page, List There channel. And we're going to talk tonight. Okay. You guys could see in the subject line or description line. Not description. The description is within the channel, right? Within the video. So it's actually, what do you call that? Yeah, the description section, or as you could see in the subject below, or the title is what they call it. In the title below, what we're talking about is 10 things we should do in 2022 this year. So I'm going to ask you guys to talk with me, or we're going to talk together. So I'm going to tell you my 10 things that I think I want to focus more on for this year. And I need you guys also to share with me some of the things that you plan to focus on for this year. All right. As I said, when you come on in, guys, let's just share the link onto our other social media platform, like our WhatsApp story, so others could see that I'm here over here live. And what's that? Instagram. If you can share the link, share it over on Instagram. I think I'm going to do the same thing as well, because it's easier for people to just click than to actually go in your page and searching for you. They just decide to just click and come on over. All right. So let me just try to copy that. And what I'm doing now is I'm sharing the feed. Now, you can't do this unless you actually go live. And that's why I haven't done it before. I waited for this time. All right. So Friday evening, most people are home. I'm hoping you finish work and you're just relaxing right now and you could come on in even for a couple minutes. And okay. And let's talk together. All right. We're gonna talk together tonight. And of course, I'm drinking tonight is for you guys to guess what I'm drinking. It's not apple cider. Not apple cider. It's not ginger ale. It's not, of course, this doesn't look like apple juice this week. So you guys need to guess what I'm drinking. And if you guys don't guess, then I'll tell you at the end of the live feed. All right. Let's see. Let me share as well this link over to Facebook and also to my story on WhatsApp and to my story on Instagram. All right. So let me just take a picture and I just want to share the link to say, come on over. I'm live. The Instagram have this new, uh, oh boy. Okay, bear with me 1 second. They have this new link that, this in your storyline, they have this new uh, link option that you could press and you could actually link your channel link to it. Oh, you guess that I'm drinking sorrel? No, it's more looking purplish than red. So sorrel is not it. And you have a lot of things at the bottom. It could be champagne. It could be that could pass for wine too, right? A special kind of wine, but it's not. I'm not drinking no alcohol here, but I want you guys to guess. This is a new. I'm going to show you what I throw it out of too. But it's a new kind of drinks. All right, let's see. And don't forget to press the thumbs up when you come on over. All right, let me share and then we'll go right into talking about our topic because this topic for tonight is very, I would say, positive. I would say it's positive. So, it's gone. All right, here we go. Let me hurry up and do this. There we go. Done. All right. And in the meantime, I want you guys, as I said, to share as you come on in, not only to share, but also to think about the things that we could talk about based on my topic for tonight. All right. So I should be seeing the comment section blowing up. Tell me some of the things that you guys plan to do for this 2022 that you have not done for the previous years. That positive stuff, of course, things that you can do to make a difference. All right, or things that we're going to be doing to make a difference. All right. Done. Hashtag. I'm so simple. All right. DEAR. Done. Okay. Here we go. Oh, hi, Betty. I keep saying Betty, but it's Betty, right? Betty? Betty. Ogilvy Smith. Cranberry juice, Betty. No, it's not cranberry juice. Cranberry juice doesn't bubble up in the bottom, right? All right, let's begin because I don't want to lose anybody. I know I did not send out like a way in advance notification, so everybody know that I'm here over here and live. So okay. So here we go. So what we're talking about tonight, guys, is 10 things that we should be doing in 2022. The first one that I have on my list is for us to pursue something. Okay, because if you don't have a goal or you don't have something that you need to pursue, then it just feel like you're just living for no reason. So you have to pursue something. You have to start thinking about what can I build. I mean, we have seen what happened since 2020. 2020, since pandemic, we have seen what had happened, and so we know that anything is possible and anything can happen. So we should be planning and we should have goals. Some people said, well, you see what happened in 2022, that's why I'm not planning nothing, or I'm not going to be doing nothing. No, you can't say that. You have to plan and try to do something constructive. And so that's why I decided, and I said, you know what, my first thing is, and I think I don't have them in a special order, because there's going to be some other items or numbers that you're going to be like, okay, that should have been number one on your list. And definitely it's prior. Anything to do with God should be number one, right, guys? So my thing is, I don't have them in any particular order, but the first one that I have on my list is to pursue something, which is to build something, to start a project, start a business, even buy a car. You could do that, but don't just sit and say, oh, I'm not going to do anything, because you just never know what's going to happen. You know, if you haven't finished school, go back to school, start a course. Um, if you can't find anything to do, just try to help somebody who want to go to school, pay their school fee. You can do that, because sometimes we might have money that we're sitting on, and we don't know what to do with it. Yeah, let's help somebody who actually want to pursue something in 2022. You might have a job and you have a lot of time at your hand, and you say, you know what, I want to do a part-time job. Nothing is wrong with that. Pursue that. It's just that that's what you decided that you want to pursue. So start a small job. Just do something for 2022. Don't just sit and say, oh, I'm just not going to do anything, because I don't know what's going to happen. Look at what happened in 2020. And look, it's over 2 years, and you could have done something constructive. As I said, start working on buying your house or building your house, get a car. I'm not going to repeat some of the things that I already said before, but something that is productive for you. Pursue something. So that's my number one thing, is I want to start pursuing something. Make a goal for yourself. It could be a year, it could be a 2 or 3 year goal. Just try to do something. Guys, welcome those who are coming in. Good night. So, Terrian, you were the first one that came in, and we're here guessing what kind of drinks that I'm having. Mm. It's not sorrel, because I know it look kind of reddish or purplish. Purple rain. No, it's not purple rain. Um, yes, Paul, big up, big up, big up to all the L fam. Okay, thank you, thank you. So cereal or mulberry. No, it's neither one of those. But I'm gonna let you guys know what is it that I'm drinking. But I want you guys to keep guessing, and it's not cranberry juice. Okay. So, guys, so let's just continue. So, the first one that I said I've written down, and it's not in any special order. These are the things that I've decided that I'm going to start pursuing, and I'm going to be thinking about doing for this year, 2022. Um, I'm going to take walks. So when the time get warmer, I'm going to start take some walks, and I'm going to maybe do a little bit more exercise. Yes, those are what I plan to do. I think that's on everybody's list for the year. This is not a wish list. This is not a bucket list. This is not uh uh uh, uh you know things that I'm like, what do you call it, New Year's resolution. No, it's just my list of things that I really just want to do. And I actually thought about walking more, which is exercise, and actually talking with people who are wiser than myself. So, for you to be wise or to get knowledge or gain knowledge, you have to start talking to people who are wiser than you. And yes, everybody is wiser than you. No matter how much you think you're wise, there's somebody who is much wiser or knowledgeable, have more knowledge or have more wisdom. And so I've decided to talk to people who are more wiser. I want to surround myself with people who inspire me, who I'm inspired by. You know, um, I want to surround myself with people who make me feel good. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. People who makes me feel good, or people who makes me feel better about myself. Because you have some people who will let you feel like, I want to say that you feel like you're nothing, but they'll let you feel less of a person who you are. So, you don't want to surround yourself with those kind of people. They will drain you. They will take every energy out of you. So be positive. And so that's another thing that I decided to do, is to walk with people who are more wiser than I am, or are more knowledgeable than I am, and walk and talk, put it that way. I'm not going to just walk, but I'm also going to walk and talk with those kind of people. Another kind of people that I want to walk with is, so we talk about being wise, people who are wise and people who are stronger or knowledgeable. You also want to walk with people, and I think those are the kind of people that will challenge you. So you're not just going to talk with people or walk with people who is just going to be a yes person. Everything that you say is just yes. You want somebody that can challenge you, but not challenge you in the negative way, but challenge you so you want to get to do more. You know what I'm talking about when I said challenge is not somebody that's going to give you a hard time, but somebody that is going to push you into your destiny, or push you to become a better person. All right. So that's the kind of people that I want to walk with for this coming year. Nobody that's going to be wasting my time and wasting or just be negative. I don't want that kind of life around me, negativity. I want good and strong people, people who I could look up to as mentor. You want somebody who can mentor you and encourage you and push you and tell you, do this and do that, and they inspire you. So that's my thing for this year. Okay, guys. And I just hope that a lot of you guys will have that inspiration as well. All right. The kind of um videos that we watch. A lot of time we spend a lot of time on YouTube or Facebook. Make sure that we're watching things that are educational. Yeah, there are going to be times, especially if you watch TikTok, that you're going to be laughing, or you're just going to watch funny things. Yes, but you also want to watch stuff that will uplift your spirit or your soul. All right, let's move on. The next one that I have on my list, which is the third one. Let's see if we have anyone new come on in the house. We have Lily Dior. Good night. We have Kwesi, who is represented for Mr. and Mrs. Coot. Coot. I hope I pronounced that correctly. Thank you for coming in. Paul says, who is Mrs. Coot? Kwesi. Okay, so Kwesi will answer that if he wants to. So, guys, please stay with me, because tonight I need the support. And I've decided that I'm not going to be using that word. That's another thing I'm not going to be going into 2022 with, is the arm, the arm, the arm. I don't want to do that. So my thing is, I want you guys to stay with me. I'm not going to stay long, as I said. I'm going to try. This is the thing. I'm going to try to do live more regular, but it's not going to be a long drawn out half an hour, 1 hour, 2 hour live. Yes, if I can go as long as I can go, but I think I'm going to be doing anywhere from half an hour to an hour. And I'm going to be trying. I'm going to try. Don't hold me to it, but I'm going to try to do it as regular as I can during the week. Sometime after you finish work, you're just tired and you don't want to go back in front of even a laptop, or especially if you work on the laptop the entire day. You don't want to do that. But there's a goal here. There's a reason why I'm here doing this. So I'm here because I want the support. um Here I go again with the arm. I'm going to try to challenge myself to not say that so often. So, as I was saying, that I need to do these live maybe more often. I could even do it twice a day. If I get up in the morning early, maybe 6 o'clock, I don't know who maybe wake up that time in the morning before I start working. I could actually go on live for half an hour or an hour here or there. As I said, this is a goal that I'm pursuing. The channel is not going to be about live until after I'm monetized. Then I might not be doing all this live. You'll be getting videos. I actually have 2 videos that I'm editing right now to put out. Hopefully I could do it over the weekend and you guys could see those videos, because I want to go into the next season. I think I'm going to be in season 4. I can't believe it. Yeah, I think it's since wow, that's how long I have my YouTube channel. But it's not going to be about these lives. There's a reason why I'm doing these lives is to gain monetization, which you have to have 4,000 watch hours. And so that's why I'm really doing it. I'm not saying that I don't like it. It's not motivated sometimes. And that's why I try to do some topics along with the live, because for me, I feel like I would rather sit around and record some videos and edit it and then put it out there than for me to actually sit here and talking in front of the in front of the camera. But I don't mind doing it because you have to do certain things to get where you want to get to, right? Now, or I'm not fortunate like some people who never had to do these live stream to gain their, watch hours. They just jump right into and gain their watch hours. God bless you all. But and so also guys, keep guessing what I'm drinking. Nobody have a guess as yet. Um yeah, Lily, you're not allowed to guess because I think you saw what I throw out. Okay, you're not allowed to guess, so please do not guess. All right. Oh, Quasi say my wife. Okay, Claire Summer. Hi, good night, you all. Good night, Claudine. Thank you for coming in and checking in, guys. If you have the time, stay with me. Don't leave. I'm begging you. Okay, guys, don't leave. Okay. So Paul says it's going to be difficult for you to do it, and I believe you can. Yeah, sometimes anything you want in life, that's good. Sometimes you have to go through a little difficulty, right? You have to go through a little difficulty. And so I don't mind going through the difficulty as long as I get to come out successfully. All right, let's get back into the 10 things. So far, we're almost halfway. Uh, number three. We're at number three. Number three is to speak positivity. I was talking about that before, that those that come around you, they need to be positive. You can't be having someone coming around you and they're negative. They're just gonna draw you down in your spirit, and they just no. You have to be positive. Your life should be positive. And the first place you want to begin your positive with is your thoughts. So positivity should start in your thoughts or in your mind, or whatever the case is. So therefore, if you're positive, those around you should be positive as well, right? Okay, so let's continue. Number four, check how you talk. Check what you say. I usually have this thing that says listen more and speak less. And if you agree with me, just type it in the comment section. Listen more, speak less. So if you agree with me, you're still here. Type it in the comment section. Type it in the comment section. Listen more, speak less, or speak less, listen more, whichever one of them. But I'm going to say listen first before you speak. So we're going to start with listen. We're going to say listen more, and then we're going to speak. All right. So listen more and talk less. So that's some of the things that I've decided that I'm going to do this year. And, you know, also when you're talking, you have to be mindful of your surrounding, mindful of what you're saying, who you're talking to, and definitely what you're talking about. Because the thing is, you can't just say any and anything, because your integrity here is at stake. Your integrity, people look at you and they judge you based off what comes out your mouth. So at times you'll see where I'll try to think before I talk, because I don't want to be talking in the past, or not in the past tense, but talking as if something already passed. You know how you use in I'm very conscious of this. So when I said the word give, it should be used in the proper way instead of say gave, because it's haven't gone already. It's not in the past tense. So as I said, be careful the kind of language that come out of our mouth. These are some of the things that I'm very conscious of, that I'm going to be thinking about, how I present myself, what I say, how I talk for this 2022. Because as I said before, my integrity is at stake. And you don't want to be in a situation where somebody look at you and said, "Oh my God, I can't believe that just came out of your mouth." So we have to be careful what we say. And for me, one of the things is I learned to listen more than I actually speak. All right, because you have to listen to understand before you can talk. Right? You can't just somebody's talking, you're talking back and forth. So learn to listen before you can speak. All right, choose silence over speech unless you don't have an option. That's basically what I'm saying. Choose silence over speech or speak. Yes. Choose silence over choosing speaking. And what I noticed though is, especially in my family, I noticed this with a lot of the kids, those that talk a lot, not even the kids, but even adults. If you notice a person who talks a lot, they, I don't know, they're not knowledgeable. And I'm sorry to say that. It's that I stop and I take time out to see people who observe and who listen from a little child, a small little child. My sister, Scoochie, have a son, and he's very smart. One of the things that I notice with him is that he take time out to observe and to listen. And when I look at it, I said, that's what makes him smart. He take time out to be quiet and listen. He loves to be by himself. I think his favorite thing to do is to be by himself. So a little child can lead you. A little child, you can learn so much from a little child. But you see, if you love a lot of company and you love to be surrounded by people who just keep talking and talking, or you just keep talking and talking, how are you going to learn? I don't really see you learning too much, because for one thing, if you keep talking, you're not hearing, right? So you're not allowing yourself to learn something. So as I said, a child can teach you so much. And so baby Alex, he one day I was watching him. I'm very inspired by him. As small as he is, I am. He was he was reading or listing the names of the planets, and he remembered them all. Like, he remember, I think there were, and I'm not going to say how many planets it is, I don't remember the number, but he remembers Saturn, Uranus, he remember all of the names based on the shapes. And I'm like, how does he remember this? And he watch it on his tablet and he listens, and he, for some reason, he remember these things. He knows his ABC, 1, 2, 3, he could count. And he's just 2 years old. He's just 2 years old. So as I said, a little child can lead you. So we need to listen more. All right, guys. So let's continue with my list. But before I go, let me just say hi to some people that I saw that came in. BLF TV, good night, host and chat. That's what she said. If you're still on, let me tell you something. After work this evening, I was I just got relax. I just said, let me relax for a little bit, But sometime after work, you just go relax. And I was watching on YouTube, and I saw that your video is premiering in 30 minutes. So when it came on, I watched it. And after I watched it, I was skipping through some of the videos them that I miss. This is BLF TV, guys. Go over to her channel and support her. She have a lot of food over there, cooking and all that good stuff. And the way she do her videos, I was inspired. I was showing it to my daughter, because Leasta, she likes that whole production. And when she's editing her videos, for me, I'll just put stuff. I won't just throw stuff out there, but I won't put so much time in it like Leasta does. So I was showing her. Excuse me. Oh. Okay, so I was showing her BLF TV channel, and I actually was laying on the bed when I got inspired to just get up, and I said, you know what? I'm gonna go on live right now. I'm like, Leicester, let me have your Mac, because I feel like I need to go on live. And I must say this, BLF TV, you inspire me, and I'm very happy and motivated by your channel. So guys, go over and support her. You'll enjoy every one of those videos that she and her husband does. I really enjoy the way you guys edit those videos. They're nice. Let's see, Paul is still here. Oh, so Paul said he planned to do that too, which is to listen more and talk less. All right. Solomon say, a soft answer turn away wrath, but grievous words stir up anger. That is so true. You must listen to understand. Exactly, Terry-Ann. That's what I was saying, is that we need to listen to understand, because if you don't listen, you're not going to understand. Hi, Serena. Thank you for coming over. Okay, what you didn't really miss too much. I think we're on number 4. We're talking about the 10 things that, I plan to do for this year to make myself a better person in 2022. So I'm on number 4, which is to listen more and speak less. So that's what we're planning to do this. That's what I'm planning to do this year, is to, as Paul says, listen more and talk less. All right. So that's what we're talking about. Paul says, what if the person who is talking is saying foolishness? I think we should always give someone a listening ear, ears, a listening ears, because you're giving them the time to say what they have to say. Yes, you're not going to stop them in between of what they're saying, but there's got to be a time when that person will stop what they're saying, and then of course you could correct them. But it's always good not to interrupt somebody, even if you think that they're not saying something that you agree with, or what they're saying is foolishness. I feel like we should always give someone a chance to say what they have to say, and then we can interject. We can say what we need to say. All right. So you didn't really miss a lot, Serena. BLF TV. Okay, you're still here. The Edge of Duty. That's another YouTuber. Um, I always never like to say like small YouTube channel, because I don't really believe in small or big or large YouTube channel based on the subscriber amount that you have, because there's so many ways in which a huge subscriber, a huge YouTube channel with a lot of subscriber may not even making money, and a small YouTuber who have say 3 to 10,000 subscriber could be making more money than somebody that have even a 50,000 subscriber, based on the commercial, based on where they're located. We all know this. But the Edge of Duty, thank you for coming over. Blessings to you too. Um, and he said blessings to everyone that is here as well. All right. So yeah, go over to his channel. He's a TikToker as well. He inspired me to do a TikTok. It's good when you can really link yourself with people who inspire you. I'm telling you. So I'm gonna be start putting out some TikTok stuff, but I have to learn how to do it first. I can't put my foot in water if I don't know if it's hot or if it's cold. So I have to know if it's hot or if it's warm or if it's cold before I can go over there. So I have to learn what I'm doing first, right? So yeah, check out his YouTube channel, The Edge of Duty with Cleon. All right. And okay, so Paul says I'm drinking red label wine. No, it's kind of purplish. It's not red label wine. I can't believe nobody haven't guessed it yet. But I don't think you would guess it. You know why? Because this usually is not what it is. It's you're gonna be like, why is the color like that? It's never like that. All right, but it's something new. And I'm gonna show you guys. I'm gonna show you the tin or the can. That's a clue I'm giving you. The tin or the can that I throw it out of. All right. No, it's not red label grape juice, Serena. BLF TV. I like Lily editing too. She's doing great work. Thank you. Thank you for saying that. She's very like peculiar. She won't just put anything out there, as I said, just any and anything. Her thing have to be a whole production. You don't have to be a whole production. The time will come, but if you're gonna do that, it's gonna not let you do as much video as you really want to, because to do editing, to have a job, to be a full-time student, part-time job, full-time student, do YouTube, you have a life of your own. Yeah, you sometimes you want to do the best. You just do the best, but you don't have to do a whole production. Everybody will understand that. But if she's not listening, or she came off, because I know she was here before, BLF TV, I think she might have subscribed to your channel this evening when I told her that she need to watch it, because you guys always go into the good editing too. All right. Let's see. Serena, that's red label grape juice. No, Serena. Pause it. If not, it could be Magnum. No, it's not Magnum. Magnum doesn't have this color. Mm-mm. Okay, let's see. I see some blue hearts from the Edge of Duty. Okay, let's see now. Guys, keep talking to me, because we're not going to do this all by myself. We're going to talk together. And I don't forget that I'm over there as well on Facebook. Mikey Mitchell, that's Mikey Love on YouTube. I'm here on YouTube as well. Uh, let's see. Betty says grape juice. No, it's not grape juice. It does look like grape juice, right? But grape juice is a little flatter. This have sparkling in it, so I kind of like the sparkling. All right, let's continue because this is very important for us to make a list of the things that we decided to do in 2022 that we never did in 2020 or 2021. And we have so much time at our hands because right now I think most of us rather stay indoors than to go outside because something is in the air that we don't really know what it is, right? People are actually in your house and you're still getting sick. So, we have to make sure that we Terry, and you're getting close. Yes, it's an energy drink, but I'm not going to tell you the name yet. It's an energy. Actually, said it on the can. Energy drink. So, guys, it's not sparkling apple cider. No, it's not an apple cider. I said that from the beginning. It's not apple cider. It's not ocean spray. But yes, it's an energy drink, though. It's definitely an energy drink. Because I think after I finish this live, I'm actually going to sit and try to edit the 2 videos that I have. All right, my lip is kind of dry a little bit. So let me put on a little bit of my lip gloss. Yeah, I don't wear makeup. Most makeup I wear is like a lip gloss or just a little mascara. I'm not wearing any mascara now, but this is just water. Wash my face. Dove soap. I could advertise for Dove. And yeah, Dove soap. I use Dove soap to wash my face and another part of my body because it's very delicate. And then I'll bathe with some other soap. I almost said that. Oh my God, I forgot I'm actually on public platform. So I have to be careful what I said. But yeah, I use the Dove soap to wash my face and another part of my body because it's very delicate. All right, let's continue. So we talk about listen more, speak less, right? Now we're going to talk more on, let's say number 5 for me is I feel like I need to do this maybe to, and I'm going to encourage somebody to do this because we don't know how serious this is visiting with the elders or elderly, or elderly home. We could visit with an elderly home to show them that we appreciate them. um Elderly homes are all over the place. I don't know how it is in Jamaica or in other Caribbean islands, but I know in the US here, elderly homes are basically in all cities. So, we could take time out to just go to the elderly and sit and maybe read books to them. One of the desire that I have for myself, which is not on this list, but is something that I throw out there anyway, is, and I think maybe if I have enough money, I would volunteer. Excuse me. Yeah, this energy drink is making me kind of belch a little bit. But is that if I have enough money, I would take time out to go and sit with the kids in the hospital, even to read to them or take them outside for a walk because there's so many sick kids that, or even kids that were just left in the hospital and they're sick in a way that they have to stay there. I remember when Leah was born, she spent 4 months in the hospital and it wasn't easy, being a parent, going back and forth every day to sit by her bedside. It was never easy. Some days, it can be stressful enough that you want to stay away for a day or two. But let me tell you something, for those, and I saw those kids, and I said to myself from that time, I said, if God will provide me some money and I retire, or I don't have to work, I have a lot of time on my hand and I don't know what to do when I'm bored, that would be my desire, is to go into the hospital, sit with the kids, visit them, bring them gifts, talk with them, read stories to them, take them outside when it's hot, or warm, and just really be there for them. Because think about it. Think about it. No one really asks to be sick, especially children. It's not like, okay, they ate bad, we never take care of our health. And these are kids that came into the world. And so for me, that is one of my desire. Okay, I don't have it on the list of things of what I would be doing for 2022, but that's a desire that I have, that one day, hopefully, if I have enough time of my hand and I don't have nothing to do and I can't find anything to do, that's something that I would definitely do. So definitely, if you have the time, visit. And I would like to do that is within 2022 is to go to an elderly home and visit. Even if I don't go to the home, their home, but they have homes with many elderlies that we could take the time out and go visit with them because I know they would appreciate it. Even if we volunteer once a month and read a story to them, trust me, and we don't know if they're in need of us anyway. So guys, we we need to take the time out to visit our elders, our elderly homes, even our grandparents, if they're still alive. Just call them, see how they're doing. All right. Support our children. And as I said, the children that have special needs as well, who are born disabled. It's not up to them. It wasn't even up to their parents for them to born like that. Let us remember them, not just stay by ourselves and just think about us and our family. Let us also remember those that need us. All right. Mikey, you said you can find me on YouTube. Girl, List Dear. How come you can't find that? You see how simple I made that name? List Dear. Lisdear. List Dear. Go search me up. I know you can find me, girl. Come on over to YouTube here. All right. I don't mind you stay on Facebook though. If you want to stay right there, you can stay. But let's see. I'm missing some stuff here. Woo, did I miss a lot of stuff? Let's see. Let's start over. Guys, bear with me. I got to go up a little bit on this. Let's see. The energy drink. I saw that Terrian said it's an energy drink. Sparkling apple cider. No, it's not. It's not ocean spray. Uh, okay. I saw that Serena. It's Hazonia grape energy drink. No, it's not, Paul. Power. No, it's not Power. It's not Red Bull. Paul said it's not Red Bull, but Serena said it's Red Bull. I will let you guys know who have the correct answer. Lucasade. No, I don't know that one. It's not Lucasade. C4. I want to build my bank account this year. Okay, Miss Claire Samaru. Yes, Claudine, that's a good one. Of course, we need to build our bank account. I don't have it on my list, but definitely my bank account needs to be built up. Definitely need to be built up. I don't know this one, Runa. Not sure what that one is. I want to be build. Let's see what Claudine says. I want to. Yeah, she said she want to build her bank account this year. Maybe it's 77 energy drink. No, Paul, it's not. Terry and Seruma. I don't know what that is. I want to be able to inspire someone for 2022. Yes, we want to inspire someone for 2022, but how are we going to do that? That is the question. That is the discussion that we're having. How can we inspire someone? So in the comment section, just drop how can you inspire someone? Tell me what you plan to do to inspire someone. All right. And that's a good thing. As I said, I was laying in the bed when I was watching BLF TV video and just got inspired and got up and got the energy and said, okay, you're going to go on live. Even if it's for half an hour, you're going to do your live. Because every evening I'm supposed to do it from Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I don't know if you guys follow me, you'll see that I did put it out there on my story, Facebook and WhatsApp, and also on Instagram that I'm planning to do a live this week. But I think doing one live is not enough what I want to do. So I'm going to have to step it up and maybe do in the morning when I can, a live, and then maybe also in the evening. And Mikey Love, she also, as I said, have a YouTube channel. She's not over here, but she should come over here. She's on Facebook right there. And she inspired me to do a morning live because that's when she do her live is when she go for her walk. She's not living in the east where we have the cold and the snow right now, but she could get up and she could do a walk in the morning and she could, do her live, which when I catch it in the morning by 6 o'clock, I think. So guys, look out for her channel as well. And as I always say, go over and support. All right. Let's see who else is here that I haven't seen. So as I said, drop in the comments, how can you inspire someone for 2022? Paul says he wants to be able to inspire someone, but how can you inspire someone? Tell me, what can you do to inspire someone? All right. Bang energy drink. Okay, no, I do see it, but I'm not going to tell you guys yet. I'm not going to confirm it yet, but somebody got it. Only one person I saw that got it so far. All right, I want to learn to say no. Stick to it this year. Okay, so the no, a lot of people think that saying no is a negative word, but it's not. And this stick with me because I remember when I came to this country, I was young, 18. Thank God I was, you know, met some wise people and smart people and people who know God. And I thank God for that all the time because I remember when I had Leah, so was a little girl growing up, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I would send her to my bishop's house, my bishop's wife, and Lady Russell. Yes, she would be teaching her, and there were two other girls, and I remember her teaching them to say no, that no is a positive word, that if someone tried to touch you a certain way, you should say no. And so that left with me that no, saying no is not a negative word. And so Serena, I think you said you want to say no more this year. It doesn't mean that you're a mean person and you're going to say no. It can mean you mean that in a positive way, right? And so if you want to elaborate a little bit and tell me, what are you planning to say no to? I definitely, you're going to say no to negativity. So yes, so let's stick with the topic, guys, and talk about it. If you guys want to still guess the name of the drink that I'm drinking, you can also continue to do so. But as I said, I saw someone that guessed it correctly so far, and it's definitely an energy drink. I want to say it's a Jamaican energy drink. It's not a Jamaican energy drink. Let's see. Healthier lifestyle for this year moving forward. Live a healthier lifestyle. Yes, definitely live a healthier lifestyle. So we always want you to get more detail. So how can you inspire somebody? How can you live a healthier lifestyle for this year? How can you do that? Because saying it is one thing, but doing it, it's another. So we're here talking. I love this interaction. See, I can't even get through my 10 list, my 10 items, I mean, and my list. I like when you guys talk to me like this. So I appreciate you guys staying here and come on in. I thought I saw Marie. Yes, Marie Mayer, up to the time, L fam. Oh my God, I'm so happy that she's here because usually Marie support me. I'm not gonna lie. I love when I get support from my peeps, all right, my L fam. I love when you guys support me. So last week she was missing from the live, and I hunt her down after the live. I find her. She was doing okay. There's certain times when you have to put social media aside, and just focus on you. And so I understand that. So, but I'm glad she's here tonight. And let me continue. Okay, so I see people are still guessing the drinks. And so, Serena, you tell us, what do you mean by saying no more of? More of negativity, of course. I know that's what you're talking about, but be specific. Paul, talk about live a healthier lifestyle. One of the living a healthier lifestyle definitely is by eating healthy. And again, I'm going to tell you guys, go over to BLF TV. You're going to find some good healthy cooking over there if you want to see some good Jamaican food. All right. Um, Okay. I see them still guessing. Lutus, Elaine, Celsus. Okay, so somebody got it right. And I'm gonna let you guys know. I'm actually gonna show you the tin that I'm drinking it out of, that it came out of, right? But it's a new color. It's a new color. I don't know why the color. It's like this. It's usually never this color, but it's a new kind of brand that they have. All right, look like light grape juice. No, Claudine, it's not light grape juice. It's not light grape juice as I'm drinking. All right, so Mikey Love came in. Thank you, Mikey Love, for coming over. Taylor Port. Taylor Port. Is that a drinks? I don't know drinks that much. Well, I decided that I'm going to feature some drinks or, a particular drink. But last week I had a drink for those that was here. And I think one person had guessed it correctly. Or nobody guessed it. Did they guess it? I don't remember if they guessed it, but I know one person guessed it correctly this week. All right. So let's see. We have the Red Bull Purple Edition. Purple Edition. I didn't know that Red Bull have a purple edition. I have a lot of stuff to try out. Let's see. It looks purple though. Anyway, we're going to continue because I like talking about what we're talking about, which is the 10 things that we are going to be doing for 2022. And so I love the one that talk about inspire, to inspire someone. So let's drop down in the comment section. How can we inspire someone? Or how can someone be inspired by us? All right. So let's see. Serena said, that's what I was saying, Terry, and that they have a purple one. Okay, so that we're talking about the drinks right there. I can't inspire myself. I can't inspire anyone. Serena, of course you can. I'm telling you the different ways. Remember, I told you the two ways that I got inspired. This evening I was watching TV, BLF TV, and I was like, oh, I'm not in the mood to go on live right now. I don't know if I'm, want to do that. And she inspired me right away. I got up. I don't know where I got that energy, and I just got up because I just came off the computer from work, and I'm like, I don't want to go sit around another computer, and. So I said, why not? Let me do this, and so I'm glad that I did. I told you guys that I might not stay on live for too long, but I'll start doing live maybe 2 or 3 times, 3 or 4 times for the week. If I can't do it in the evening, I'll try to do it in the morning. And so I was inspired by Mikey Love, another YouTuber, because she does her lives in the morning. Right. So you can inspire Serena, somebody in many, many different ways. Many, many different ways. Okay, so let's continue. Uh okay. All right. You inspire someone by motivating and encouraging them. Yes. Okay. Right. That's what I want to see. Those are the things that I want to see in detail. Oh, let's continue. Okay. So, Serena, you said that you want to find a church home this year. That's a good thing. You want to, Terrian says, learn to appreciate small blessings. It's so true. We don't appreciate the small things, and we need to take time out to appreciate the small things, because to me, if you only appreciate the big things and not realizing it's not, your blessing doesn't just come in big things. For me, I always say I am blessed by just waking up in the morning and have the breath of life. That's for me is enough blessing. And be in good health, of course, because if you're in good health, everything else will fall into place. If you're not in good health and you're sick, 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 you can't do your job, you can't work, so you won't be getting no money, you can't bill, you can't, do all these things that you want to do. So that's why I said we need to appreciate, and I agree with that statement, appreciate the little blessing. And for me, even though I wake up and I'm in my right mind, I'm healthy, I'm alive, I don't consider that a little blessing anyway. That's a huge blessing. That's my first blessing of the day. That is my first blessing of the day. Let me say that again. Waking up, be in my right mind, and be alive and be in good health. That's breathing the breath of fresh air, breath of life. Breathing the breath of life. That's enough blessing for me. Some people look at blessing as if you have to have all this money. Your bills are all paid and you have this ton of money in the bank. That's how you're blessed. No, just not being sick during this crazy, crazy time that's going on, it's a big blessing. And your loved ones alive, they haven't died with the others. So let's keep it positive. Guys, small blessing. I appreciate you for saying that, Terrian. Just the small blessing. We should appreciate the small blessing. Okay. Let's see. Yes, both positive and negative. I would say no, but always turn and say yes, no matter what it is. Okay, so you're basically is a yes person, Serena. You say yes for everything. You just say yes, yes, yes. No, there's times when you're gonna have to say no, and don't look at it as if it's a negative thing for saying no, as I said before. Oh, you're welcome, Mikey Love. You're welcome. You're welcome. She said, thanks for the shout out. Only thing about eating healthy, I don't want to have to cook 2 meals. Okay, 2 meals for the day. Because let me tell you something, eating healthy is not cheap either. Eating healthy is expensive. So, but we can try to do it. And eating healthy doesn't mean, eating a walk. I'm gonna put it that way. You don't eat like, just we're gonna eat healthy this year. That's all I'm saying. I don't eat a lot. A lot of people think I do, but I really do not eat a lot. Um, so Serena said, my husband only want one set of Jamaican food, and I want to eat a more healthier, simpler, light meal, but don't want to cook two meals. That's understandable. Um, if you could try to eat the same thing that he's eating. I mean, at Jermaine, try to eat healthy, Jermaine. Try to eat healthy. You're a big guy, you can eat healthy. Or compromise, where today is my meal and we both eat it, and then tomorrow it's your meal, and then maybe you take sometimes it's not what you eat, but is, well, some people will say is what you eat, but my thing is the small portion. For me, eating small portion, you could taste this, taste that, taste this, taste that, unless it's biblical that says don't eat it. There are people who, I don't want to start that topic because I know people will just get on me. But let's go down. Healthier lifestyle means cutting off flesh products, including seafood, but eating more nuts, grains, fruits, and vegetables. All right. So that's, thank you for the explanation, Paul. Okay, yes, and I see people are linking up in the chat. That's good. The Edge of Duty linking up. Mikey Love. These are YouTubers, so we know what to do. We support each other. That's what we're here for. You support me, I support you. That was another motto that I had in the beginning of the year, but then I said to myself, no, that's kind of selfish, because there are going to be people who you're going to have to support, and sometimes they're not the person that turn around and support you. Because my thing was, okay, if you don't support me, I'm not supporting you. And so I find that and I'm going to be very honest, on Instagram, I find that I'm even unfollowing people, because when I check if they're following me, they're not. And I said, why am I following you and you're not following me? you know but I said, let me leave it there. Maybe they just didn't get to me, and as yet they may follow me eventually. But we can't be like that. That's not positive. If you're going to support, just support, because this is the thing you have to understand and remember. Somebody who supports you somebody who you support might not be the person who support you, but there are other people that will support you, if you want to look at it like that. That's why we have to try to stay positive, because it's a doggy dog world out there. I'm telling you, it's a doggy dog world out there. All right, let's continue, guys. So people are still guessing what I'm drinking. As I said, I only saw one person that got it right so far. Paul says he wants to go to the sanctuary more and fellowship with the saints of God. Okay, Terrian. Let's see. That's true. You could inspire, or we can inspire someone by just giving them one single word. That is so true. Just one word will make a difference in somebody's life, but we're going to keep it positive, right? I want to have a more closer connection with the Lord. That's something that's actually on my list here, which talks about prayer. That's something that I need. I don't even want. I need to have that in my life more regular. I'm going to get to that part. Um, okay. Forgive Forgiveness. That is another one. I remember, I don't know if I did that topic before, or I said I was going to do that topic to talk about forgiveness, because forgiveness is a thing that I realize some people just hold on to and don't want to let go. So BLF TV, thank you for that. We have to learn to forgive. And if we don't forgive, it's going to stay in us, eat us away. And let me tell you something. You see the person who you're holding inside of you? That person that you're not forgiving is moving on with their life, while you are there trying to hold on to something maybe 2 3 years ago that you have not forgiven that person about. So thank you so much. That's so true, BLF TV. That thing can eat away at you. So forgiveness is very powerful. So Serena says, yes, Paul, that's what I mean. When I was attending church, I felt more closer. When I'm at home, I get sidetracked and just put enough time in for the Lord, and don't put enough time in for the Lord. That is so true. I remember I used to go to church many, many, many years ago, when I was married, and I had a friend, and my spouse would go and visit that friend's house more than I did. And every time he get there, he said, "Where's Lisa? How come you're coming by yourself and not coming with Lisa?" And he said, "Oh, she went to church. She went to church." And she said to him was, and I'll never forget, "Gee, Lisa have so much sin. She have to go to church all the time." But I am so grateful that I put so much time into going to church, because right now, the way I see it, a lot of times, even me, myself, now would want to go to church, can't go because either you fear that you may be sick and you're going to get somebody sick, or somebody's sick and they're going to get you sick. Because in church, people come and they hug and you don't even know if they're okay, you know or sometimes you might not feel well and you're thinking to yourself, I'm not going to go around anybody, especially what's going on now. So I'm glad that I did put those time in to go to church. And there's a lot of people right now who wants to go to church and they can't go. And if they never went before, they maybe feel guilty now that they want to go and they can't go. So definitely, when we can, we should definitely put the time in and go to church as much as we possibly can in our young days. Not wait until we get old and bend and can barely make it when we maybe can't even go. All right. So BLF TV say amen to that. Liasta, waking up is a huge, oh, it's a huge blessing. Yes, waking up. I'm telling you, just waking up is a huge blessing. Huge, huge blessing. The breath of life, it's not a blessing, but a gift. Paul says it's not a blessing, but it's a gift. Okay, Pablo G. Yeah, Pablo G, same person. Okay. Yes, Terian, I like that. Learn to appreciate the thank you rather than material or monetary. Yes, definitely. Because sometimes if people don't give you material stuff or give you a money, you don't say thank you to them. But the thank you in capital letters, and I agree with you, thank you will make such a big difference, just a big difference, which tells me that you appreciate. And allow me to say this, because one of the things that I usually mention, I guess, to one or two of my siblings is that, and I don't use the word hate, but I don't like. This is what I don't like. Like, how some people would say they have a fetish, or not a fetish, but they have something that they just don't like. For me, it's someone who is just unappreciative. That thing just stir my inside, that if, and I'm not expecting you to appreciate me because I did something for you, but just being appreciative, because if someone did something for you, they really didn't have to. They really, really didn't have to. And they take the time out to do it. So take the time out, not even to say thank you, but just in yourself, knowing that, you know what, I appreciate that person for doing that for me. It makes a big difference. I just don't like when someone is not being appreciative. And you don't have to say it. You don't have to say thank you. You could tell if somebody is appreciative or not. You can. So definitely. Let's see. Oh, the comments are going so fast. That's a good thing though, because I love to read from you guys' comments than even from what I have here, because I could just go through my bulletin if I come to the end of the live and I want to stop, because some of the things that you guys are saying here is basically what I have on my list. So I like the idea that we're all talking together. All right, let's see. Okay. Yeah, there's some people agreeing definitely with BLF TV about the forgiveness. It's very important that we need to forgive more. Okay, forgive and still not bring it up that you forgive the person. And so that's kind of hitting me right here, because sometimes you forgive somebody of doing something and then you bring it back up again. That tells you that you maybe didn't forgive them, or they feel like you did not forgive them. So I'm going to work on that for 2022. I'm going to work on that for 2022. Okay, not to bring back up whatever I forgive you of. We'll move forward. All right, I hope I don't pass any comment that I need to acknowledge. Sunshine is in the house. Tanya, that's Sunshine Manti. She say hi everyone. Yes, okay. So BLF TV, she said she agree, or I'm not sure if it's the wife or if it's the husband and BLF TV that's on, but they said they agree with you, Pablo. You need to get closer to God too. Yes, I need to get closer to God too. Yes, we can't, anything that we do, we can't do it without God, because in the first place, without Him, we are nothing. Nothing. When I say nothing, we are nothing. All right. No, Marie, I'm not drinking a thing. Okay, that's a good question. How can you not forgive yet still you're praying? Ting is a purple energy drink, right? Oh, Ting. Hmm. Okay, I'm gonna give you guys a clue. It's not really purple. When it throws in the glass or you see it on the camera, it look purple, but it's not really purple. You're gonna be surprised what it is. But someone did say it in the comment exactly what it is. All right, so let's continue. Okay, so Edge of Duty with Cleon, he says facts. So what we're talking here, guys, listen, people are taking something away. We're not wasting a whole hour and not interacting with each other on positive vibes and positive stuff. Okay, we are motivated, we are inspired, we are determined to do what we have to do. My first thing on my list, as you guys know, what we're talking about, I think I'm at number 6, but number 1 was to pursue something. So what I realize is that a lot of people are pursuing things online because you realize that this is something I like or love to do, so I want to continue to do this. All right, so let me go on to number 6, and then I'm going to come back and read some more comments. All right. So number 6 says, so we talk about number 5, which is to visit the elderly more, or children that are in need. We're going to try to be there for them. We are also, and we talk about that a lot in the comment, which is my number 6. I told you guys that my list do have a lot of things that we're talking about. Is that in 2022 to be more prayerful. So definitely that is something that I need to instill in myself, is to be more prayerful. I think it was last night I was discussing Paul and myself, Paul and me and myself. I'm not even sure which one it is. Paul and me. We were discussing about the way we pray. Some people, when they get up, they're lay on their bed or they put their head down and they pray. Some people prostrate and pray. Some go down on their knees and they pray. And so we were debating, but we were going in some of the scriptures and talking about, I think Paul was saying the best way is to go on your knees. And I was saying, well, if you prostrate, you can also pray like that and God still hear your prayer. But it's not how you do it. It's really from your heart. And we need to understand that, yes, we're going to reverence God. We need to reverence God because, as I said, he's a super being. He's like, I never call anyone awesome. Like, I never give anyone that name, like my mom or my dad or like my siblings or my daughter. Like, I would never say you're awesome. Never would I say a person is awesome. The only super being for me that's awesome is God, or Jesus, who died on the cross for my sins. All right, let me start. I'm not here to preach, but let me say this, that in 2022 here, I told myself that I need to pray a little bit more. I need to put in more time in prayer. I admire my mom, even when she's at her weakest, she is still, excuse me, she is still praying. She's a prayerful woman. She prayed. She prayed for long too. She loved it. She loved it. So it's an inspiration to really watch her, that even if she's not feeling well, she's praying. Not praying to be healed or even praying, but if somebody call her and say, this person's not feeling well, and I watch her, she go on her knees and she pray with them. And so I kind of got inspired by that and said, you know what, I need to spend more time in prayer. So, and we always say it's mommy prayer that's keeping us. A lot of us say it's mommy's prayer that's keeping some of us, because my mom have 9 of us. And she always say 9 sisters, 9 different mind, or 7 sisters, 7 different mind. She always says that. So she know the different daughters that she have and who we are and how we are, and that's why, you guys, let me tell you something. It's cold right now here, but you see, it's gonna get warmer. And you guys are, this channel, as I said, it's not even just for me. It's a channel, it's a family channel. And you guys are gonna get to see more of my siblings. We have videos that we're gonna do together, and some challenges, some very funny video that I want. Either I'm gonna go to their house or they're gonna come by me, and we are just gonna put these videos together, and some of them are not hard, so I don't have to sit and edit. It's not like when you're vlogging. When you're vlogging and putting videos together, let me take this time out to say, when you're vlogging and putting videos together, it does take time to edit, and that's why sometimes my videos are late. But when you do challenges, I remember me and Leah did a lot of sit down videos. We are talking about it this evening. I was like, we need to get back to do some of those, which is easier to just load it onto this. It's not too much editing. So I could I have exciting stuff coming up, guys. I want to put out at least 3 to 4 videos per week, every other day. That's my desire as well for 2022. All right. I don't want to miss these important. You guys are really talking in the comments. And I really do want to show you guys how much I appreciate you for coming here and we all could talk together, even if it's 7,000 of us in the house. Remember, guys, don't forget to hit the like button. If you're coming in, remember to share as well so other people can know that we are here and we are here on live and they can come over and say hi to. We're talking positivity for 2022. We're talking inspiration for 2022. We're talking about good stuff for 2022 for us. We have to go and we have to claim it. We have to take back what the enemy take from we. The enemy take a lot of stuff, take our life in a 2020, from a lot of us. I don't think there's anybody that don't know of somebody that died in 2020 that you had as an interactive person with. So listen, we're going to take back what is ours. All right. So I don't want to miss any of these important texts that you guys are sending in, or comments that I should say that you guys are sending in. They're going so fast though, I could barely keep up. Marie says, Serena, may I throw everything out there? Okay. Elaborate a little bit more, Maria, and what you mean. Let's see. Okay, so a lot of you guys are agreeing with a lot of the comments that each of you are saying. All right, okay, Okay, I see another YouTuber, TJ's Delicious Cooking. That's Tara. Tara, welcome. Blessings to everyone, she says. Welcome, guys. Remember again, all those YouTubers that I call out, at least 5 of them. Serena Smith, put your YouTube name in here. We have BLF TV. We have TJ's Delicious. We have Mikey. We have Edge of Duty. Guys, these are YouTubers, and I'm going to ask you guys, we are all supporting each other, okay? And so we are going to go and do what we have to do, support one another. Okay. Okay. So the question that one question that Paul have, he says, if one doesn't show appreciation, should we stop doing good? No, definitely not. Not because you don't show appreciation that I'm not gonna keep doing good, but I'm not motivated to do a lot for you. Definitely, I find that for myself. If you're ungrateful and you don't appreciate what I have done or somebody else have done, and this is talking personally from myself, then if I was to help you or do things for you, I am not motivated to do so. So again, guys, let us show appreciation. Uh Serena says, I visit my mom every day. So do that count as visit elderly? Of course, that's your elderly. That does count, but it's a requirement. We have to check up on our parents, especially our mom. If we don't visit them, sometimes we have to call. We can't let 2 or 3 days pass by without calling to making sure they're okay. But when I talk about elderly, maybe someone that we don't even know, because we don't know if someone is stuck in their house, need our help and want our support. So, if you find another elderly, you can do that as well. All right. Maria says Monster energy drink. So people are still guessing the names. No, it's not a Monster. It's an energy drink, but it's not Monster. As I said, somebody mentioned it above, and I'm going to show you guys the can that I'm drinking it from. Okay, 7 brothers. Yes, 7 different mine. Lisa, you have to edit the caption for the live. It says 10 things instead of 10. Oh, thongs. Oh my God. How could I have said thongs? What was I thinking about? Okay, thank you for pointing that out. And I love corrections, guys. Anytime you say I do or say things that is not right, Please correct me, please. Okay. Oh, it's on Facebook that I said that. Oh, maybe that's why some people come on over and checking in on Facebook. Because you guys saw the word thongs. Huh? You guys wondering what kind of 10 thongs am I talking about? No, it's 10 things. All right. I'm at number 6. So I'm going to go and correct. I'm going to go in and yes, I will correct that. I'll edit that and I'll definitely correct that. Me too, Lisa. I need to pray better or pray more. Yes, BLF TV. We definitely need to focus on God more because of some things that are happening in this world right now that a lot of us don't even understand. We have to just leave it in the hands of God. I'm telling you. We must learn to help or give without expectations. Yes. And I agree with that. Don't give because we expect, or don't do because we expect. We shouldn't even expect that person to be appreciative. It's just that we want that person to be appreciative. I feel good when you appreciate the fact that, I take my time out to do something for you. And it doesn't have to be a gift that I give you or money that I give you or material stuff, just knowing that I'm there for you. You want to go to the airport and I take you to the airport. Appreciate that. I'm not talking to you guys that I took to the airport. No, I'm not. I'm just using that as an example, because you might not take me to the airport, but you might take somebody else. But at least I know that, you appreciate that I do. Get up before day in the morning and I'm taking you to the airport at 3 o'clock, out of my warm bed, and then I got sick, and then you never know. You don't appreciate that. That's not good. Anyway, I'm not jumping word for nobody, but just using that as an example. All right. So yes, we shouldn't do things to expect anything, guys. We shouldn't do. And this is what I come to learn. Being in social media, what I learned is that the people who you expect to support you, they're not the people that support you. They are not the people that support you. There are people who support you that are even far in another country. Yes, you'll have people around you that support you, that and you appreciate that and everything like that. But you would think, okay, if you need 1,000 people to help you to do something that is for free, and you can't find 1,000 people to do it, then you saying to yourself, come on, if I even have 10 and I told that 10 person to tell 10 more people, I just need 100 people right there to tell 10 people to get 1,000. See that, how easy and simple. But the people who you expect, especially you have a big family and you think they would be the first one to support you, they don't. Some of them don't even want to watch what you're doing because they said, no, I'm not giving you my views. I'm not giving you the views. If you ever know how hard YouTubers or content creators have to work to get a little check or a little paid check. I'm not getting paid. Not yet. Not yet. But I'm saying that because people who you expect to support you, they're not supporting you, and you wonder why. You ask them to just share a link or share your video, and it's for free. They're not paying for it. And when you check it out, they don't. And people who you're like, oh my God, I would never expect that person to do that. They're the one doing it. So, it's like we're not doing things to get expectation. That's basically what I'm saying. We're not doing things so we expect you to do things, because you're really even not even doing it anyway. Even if we expect it, you're not doing it. All right, let's continue with the conversation. Okay, JNS Smith. Yes, that is Serena's YouTube channel, guy. Guys, please go over and support she and her husband. And as I say, Serena, you need to get on some live so we could start. Just start. Don't worry about what you're gonna do, what you're gonna say. Sometimes, yes, you gotta prepare a little bit, but once you start, you'll have people come on in and they will support. Because when I started this live, I had one person who started with me. That was Terry, and this afternoon or this evening. And I thought I was just going to be here for 45 minutes. I told Leah I'm going to give her back her Mac Pro in 45 minutes, and see, it's been almost an hour and a half. So you just want to start. And once you start, you could talk, for me, I always like to have an agenda. Always, anything I'm doing, I like to have an agenda. I don't just like to just leave it up into the air like that. But like a live feed, you have to do your watch hours. So for us small YouTubers who have not reached our live our watch hours, you have to start doing some live. I told Leah to that as well. She said when she reached 500 subscribers, which she thinks she's gonna reach soon, then she'll start do some live. But she wants to get she can't wait. She's excited about vlogging. She wants to do some vlogging, because that's what she's excited about, the vlogging part, not sitting down in front of the camera inside the house. I don't mind doing that, and that's what I said I'm gonna start doing, is doing some videos where I just sit down in the house and do some funny videos. I have a lot of ideas. I have them written down in my memo. I just need to execute them and get it out there to you guys. So you guys just pray my strength that I'll find the time to do that. All right. So for this year, we have a lot that we plan to do. All right. So let's continue. Yes, BLF TV said, I'm going to watch and support you all. Thank you guys for reaching out to each other here. This is where we support each other during these times when we have live. And as I said, BLF TV have she have a lot of videos, but she also do a live stream on Sundays. And I think it's around, you could tell me the time, BLF TV, that you do it on Sundays. Sometimes it's what, 1, 2, or 3 around that time. But usually she'll have like some notification go out to remind us. All right, so support each other, guys. Check out each other's YouTube. TJ's Delicious Cooking, with Tara. She could cook too. I'm telling you, we have a lot of cookers out here. All right. Oh, but is busy in. Okay. Can't find the channel she mentioned. You guys post the link here for your channel. Yes, you guys could drop your link. Drop your link in the comment section. So when people click, they'll just click on it. I so believe in that link thing. As I told you guys earlier on, that Instagram have it, where you just press the link and it takes you right to somebody's YouTube channel or Facebook or wherever you want to send them. If you're a vlogger, a blogger, that's a writer who writes and then posts. So these things definitely. Some person help is not genuine. It's only because they know you will give them $1 or two. That's true, Terrian. That's true. That is so true. But you know what I believe in? As I said, you support me, I support you. I'm the type that if I know you're a supporter, you support me and you allow me to benefit something from what you support me with, I'm not gonna just keep stuff for myself. And that's why I do make a promise that if YouTube kick off and I get rich and got money, trust me, I'm not gonna forget those that sit here with me an hour on my live feed. If you notice, when I do my raffle, I always write down the names of those who share my link. And what I did was I just screenshot it. Once I see that you share it out there on Facebook or on my story, WhatsApp story or Instagram, I will screenshot that and I'll keep a folder. I have a folder just for my sharers. I do. So I might not come here every week with pulling the names and allowing you to win something, but don't think I don't keep record of it. I do keep record. I did keep track, and I know who my supporters are. And I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. I've seen a lot of them here. They know that I need to make my watch hours, and that's why you guys are sitting here talking with me. And that's why I want, when we're talking, that we talk something positive and we're talking with each other. All right, so definitely thank you for that, Terry, and let me know that some people really are not genuine, but we're gonna keep it positive. All right, you support me, I support you, and we have to support each other even if you're not supporting me. Expect less, then you'll get less disappointment. Oh, thank you for that, TJ's Delicious Cooking. um I always say that to Liasta, don't expect too much, because when you expect too much and you get less, then that's when you really get disappointed. I like that, definitely. And then when you don't expect and you get more, you appreciate it more, right? I don't know if you guys are getting that, but that's very powerful. And I got that. I got that. Hmm. Yes, Citerian is agreeing with you, TJ. Expect less and you won't be hurt. Yeah. That's deep. I start to think really hard. I start to think deep into that. That maybe could be something that I use for my next topic, But I have a lot of other topics that I want to talk about, but I thought this one was fitting for us to go into the new year and talk about things that we need to do. Some of the things that I have on my list that I need to do, and then you guys can get inspired by it and also make a list of your own. It doesn't have to be 10, it could be just two things that you said, okay, I'm going to try to make sure this and this and this, or this and this get done in 2022, you know? So, guys, thank you. I appreciate you guys. I'm not gonna keep you long for tonight, but let me finish up reading my list. I'm not gonna go through it in detail, but I don't want to miss anyone's comment that is very important. No, Serena. I don't have, because the thing is, I'm not sure what the limit is. So what Serena is saying is that she don't have enough subscriber or watch time to go live. Try to go live on a webcam. That's what I did, and I realized no, I don't have 1,000 subscriber. Right, I'm still not there yet. I still don't have enough watch hours unless they reduce that. And I could go live on my phone from YouTube if I want to. So try again. If it's not on your phone, you can't do it on your phone. Try to do it on your desktop, your laptop. All right, because I was doing live earlier on, and when I just started YouTube, I was doing live. It's just that I never fancy doing live, so I never really continue with it. But I know that I need to do that. I need to do that and make up my watch hours. So try it, the live is very important for watch hours. That's what I realized, that it's definitely important. And it kind of give you a little boost and help you to be comfortable when you go in front of the camera as well, to do your videos. You're not really shy, because if you're going to do YouTube, unless you're going to be behind the camera doing something, you should not be. You can't be a shy person. You have to come in front of the camera, show your face, because if a video got bust, you better, either your voice is going to be in it or your face have to be in it, as that YouTube is not going to pay you. Even on Facebook, they won't pay you. I've seen my sister post a video, but she's not in it, but she posts that video and it have over 1 million views on Facebook. When she reach out to Facebook, she can't get paid for it because it's not she was not in that video. Her voice wasn't in the video. She's not in that video, so she wasn't able to get paid for it. So I look at that and I'm like, 1 million views and you can't get paid for that. 1 million views. You know how many people get 1 million views on their video, but you're not in it. Your voice is not in it, so you can't get paid for it. So the live feed does help boost your confidence, your confident level to a little bit. And that's why I encourage Leasta, because I don't know if I told you guys, when I started YouTube, I really started it for the sake of Lily. And so I'm so happy to see that now she's doing her channel. I wish she's college girl. She's very busy. She can't come over here and talk and let you guys know that, definitely, she's happy to do this. And her channel is Lily Dior. You guys will see me share her link when she put a video out here and there. All right. So again, guys, live is very important. So all YouTubers that are here and you have not reached your watch hour, the live will make a big difference. Lisa, send me Serena link. Yes, I will do that, Terry, and I will definitely send you Serena link on WhatsApp. We try both and it says we can't. Okay, so maybe you guys are putting in the space, but I'll send you definitely as soon as I'm going to send you the video that they post. So then, yes, you'll have their link. BLF TV and TJ Delicious. Find you guys. I just subscribe. Thank you, Marie, for doing that. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. All right. And the others. Yes, I'll definitely do that for you guys. All right, I'll send it. And then when you guys do that, just tell them that you're coming over from List Dear. All right, List Dear send you. Remember, don't forget to put that in. All right, let me finish up the things that I have. I'm not going to into explain too much, explanation and stuff like that. As I said, I'm going to try to do live a little bit more regular, so I don't have to stay here for 2 hours on my live. But I do enjoy. I enjoy us talking like this. This is a good interaction, and I appreciate you guys for doing this with me. So we talk about number 6, which is to pray more, be more prayerful in 2022. All right, because we cannot live our life thinking that we just appear here logically, Think about it. A lot of people think that they just appear here. People who don't believe in God. You have to believe that there is a supreme being who made things happen, who created the world, right? So we have to pray to him. So, guys, I'm not going to go into religion or anything like that, but you need to know that there is somebody that is higher than you that is allowing you to breathe. Think about it. If a lot of us were allowing ourselves to breathe, a lot of people wouldn't have died. You'd have known how to control that, right? So, my thing is, there is a supreme being who makes everything happens. Doesn't matter how you want to look at it. So, that's where we have to know that we need to pray more. All right, let's talk more on number 7. Now, I think I was talking to, maybe I don't want to say I was talking last night to somebody about this. I don't remember if we did mention this, but I was thinking about it and I said, we're talking about titles that we got in church. People give you a title, you're either a missionary, an evangelist, and all different kind of titles. And I said men give you titles and they also could take it back, but whatever title you have, it should be from within your heart. Like for myself, I've always considered myself a missionary. But I remember my first lady said to me, you're more of an evangelist than a missionary. So I thought a missionary does mission work. But as I said, those are titles. But for me, I asked God to allow me to be more considerate of, okay, bear with me. And the word that I have here is, in 2022, I start thinking and planning towards doing more for humanity. So you guys know what I'm talking about when I said that, which is to think of those that are less fortunate. So if you know somebody that is less fortunate than yourself, you need to start to think about them and show how much, that human side of you. A human side of you. You have a lot of humanitarians out there, and I feel a lot of times that's where my heart lies. Is I would love to go out, as I told you guys, that if I'm not working and I have enough time, I would rather go into the hospital and do some humanitarian work. And how do you do humanitarian work? Is by getting yourself involved, yourself, your hands, take the kids out and be there for them. And so I believe that I need to do more of that. So I don't know how much more I could do in 2022 because I've been so busy trying to do something here. So later on that I could have the time to actually do more for humanity. Count my many blessings that I have. You know, Sometimes you'll be surprised. You'll be surprised. I think a songwriter wrote, says, count your many blessings, name them one by one. You will be surprised what the Lord has done for you. So, we're talking earlier on that blessings is just simple, just waking up and just being alive. So for me, I need to get more involved in humanitarian work, basically. And I know we all know what that is like. And so the simplest thing that you can do to help, do to help. All right. Well, that was my number 7. It's so strange that it's my number 7, which is one of my favorite on the list. Sometimes we live next door to a neighbor. The nearest neighbor to us is our next door neighbor. Okay. The neighbor can be, I'm living here in America, and I have a neighbor in Jamaica, or I have a neighbor in Barbados, or I have a neighbor, in Aruba, or down in Mississippi, in Pennsylvania, or somewhere. It doesn't have to be the next door neighbor, but that's the closest person that you can check on, is your neighbor who live next door to you, or be kind to that neighbor. And sometimes you don't know if your neighbor, your nearest neighbor to you, even have food to eat. And they might not, but do we even check to see if they're okay? A flood come, and the street that I live on, it was amazing because after the flood, everyone just start gathering and seeing if everybody was okay. And I like that because that's telling me that we have a lot of humanitarian living around us that cares about not just ourselves or our own, but we care about others as well. All right. Okay, I see a lot of people are sharing and that they will be sharing their YouTube channel and links and following each other. Thank you very much. Marie says, fast and pray more, involving ministry outreach, financial stability, peace, positive energy, put herself first. That's a number one because, excuse me, God bless me. That's number one right there. Because if you can't put yourself first, how are you going to put somebody else? And I think this was something we were talking about last night to Paul about taking care of your home before you can actually go to somebody else's home to take care of, or even the church. You know, you have to take care of who you have home first before you can leave and say you're going to the church to take care of the church. So yes, we have to have positive energy. Put yourself first. Leave the past behind. Oh, Paul would love this one. You know, he always tell me, "Don't bring up the past. Don't bring up the past." So leave the past behind. Relocate. A lot of us want to relocate. Sometimes we just say it, but you know what? We're not doing it. We're not doing what we need to do. Listen, guys. Do you know how long I want to relocate? The very first 5 years I spent in New Jersey, here, the weather, the winter, I told myself I'm moving to Florida. The first 5 years. It's been 30 years now. 30 long years I've been telling myself that. So every year something happens. I was like, okay, it wasn't because Leah was going to school here. But the last thing that I realized happened now is Leah is going to school here in New Jersey, and I don't want to leave her on our own, at least not yet. Because nothing really, when you think about it, a lot of people are working from home. So if you want to relocate, you could work from home. You know, just talk with your boss if they will allow it. In my company, we had a company Zoom meeting, and I realized that at least 3 people had relocated from New Jersey into another state. And I was like, wow, because we're working from home. But relocation, we're not going to just say it. We're going to do it. We're going to listen. We're going to either start calling a realtor agent, yeah, and say, okay, tell me about the land that you want to buy, or tell me about the homes in the area that you want to move to. Do something to start the process, not just, okay, you know. And so, yes, we have a lot of plans. Not everybody who wants to relocate, you are meant to relocate either. Because if it was up to me alone, I think I would have maybe be living somewhere else that's warm. But yeah, guys, yeah. Don't get me started about relocation, but mhm. And yes, to remain humble, very active, don't need my reaction. Okay. Yeah. I agree with you, Marie, to remain humble. Because sometimes when you're get elevated or you're moving up, some people forget that they still need to remain humble. And so we need to have that humbleness within us. All right. And finally, can't help everyone. And finally, you can't help everyone. Exactly. And Serena is saying thank you. I know all of you guys appreciate each other who have been exchanging and reaching out and supporting each other's channel. Uh yes, and move forward. Marie say, and we're gonna move forward. All right. I see a new person in the chat, Gary Penny. Say rent. I'm not sure what that is, but appreciate you coming into our live feed. Make yourself be aware or not be known. Thank you for coming in. BLS TV say bless you. Okay, please look out for the trolls in the chat. Oh, that's what that is. Okay. Thank you. I'm gonna have to learn something more. Then I'm gonna have to learn something about that. TJ is delicious. I'm definitely gonna reach out to you if I have your number. Yeah, I think I have your number, Tara. Yeah, I think I have Tara's number. And then I'll find out what that is all about. All right. Remember, thumbs up for the live, guys. Yes, remember, thumbs up. I have 8,000 people in my live right now, and I see 8,000 thumbs went up. So I know you guys are doing what you need to do. If you come on in and you have to go, remember, just leave a comment, guys. Appreciate those that are watching over here, and also appreciate you for watching right here. All right. Now, let me just finish up because I try not to miss anyone's comment. And I see the hearts that's going up from BLF TV. She said, "Thank you very much." She do they appreciate us for supporting them. All right. So we talk about number 7, which is the humanitarian work that we need to do more. We're talking. Oh, number 8 I have is self-aware. So I think Marie had touched on that as well, is to put herself first. And so yes, self-aware, which is for me my self-esteem. As I was saying earlier on in the chat, some people will say things to you or do things that will let you feel less of yourself, and then your self-esteem is just so low. I've seen people take pictures and they have this heart covering their mouth or their nose. This self-esteem is just so low. Why can't you just accept who you are, or whatever the case is? Don't post the picture then, or don't post the video if you have to hide your stomach in the picture or in the video. It's not necessary. Don't hide it because everybody could see. Yeah, you're putting a heart shape over your toes. Cut the toes off. Don't put it in the pictures. I'm just saying. Sometimes our self-esteem is so low that we need to know. Guys, we need to know. Getting all these oh, okay. Oh, I gotta yeah, you're welcome. You know, where is my welcome? All right. So somebody said to me, which word do you rather like to use? I just thought I'd say this to you. And it's 2 words. There's thank you and there's welcome. And I choose welcome. And the reason why I choose welcome is because the reason why I had to choose, hold on 1 second, this is very important. Not that my life feed is not important, but let me just send this over here. All right. So my thing is, when you said to someone you're welcome, that means you have done something for them, right? So I rather to say you're welcome than thank you, because thank you meaning you're receiving something, right? You haven't done anything. So I think we really need to be doing more. That's what we're talking about, right? We need to be doing more in 2020 than receiving. When I say receiving, don't sit down and expect to just receive. And when you receive, you don't give back. So for me, I'd rather say you're welcome than the actual thank you. All right. So let's continue, okay? Oh, this is important because when we talk about self-esteem, um, you also this is important that we have to start to think about, just throwing out a little bit more of my my thing here. I'm gonna show you guys, all those that were guessing what I'm drinking. All right, so think of yourself in a more respectful manner. Right, respectful manner. So when you go out there and you're putting a picture up and you're dressing and half of your body is out there showing, that's the respect that you're drawing to yourself. That's the respect that somebody's going to draw to you. I'm not going to discuss that too much, but just be aware of how you carry yourself. Okay, try to have a drink, or even if it's going to be water, because I find that when I talk a lot, sometimes my throat get dry. I don't know if it happens to a lot of people, and that's why I start to say, let me have a drink, or let me bring water around so I could talk. Okay, but let me finish up. So we talk about number 8, self-awareness. Number 9, all right, I think Terrian was talking about this earlier on, about buying, if you give somebody like a $2, don't expect for them to do things for you, right? But let's try to buy a gift for our loved ones. It's not just, or when Christmas time come, or even their birthday. You could not even give birthday gift or Christmas gift. Well, a lot of people love to get a little gift on their birthday. But remember, even if it's their birthday, remember that a gift makes a big difference. Buy a gift for a loved one. In 2022, I said I'm going to try to remember every one of my nieces and nephew. Even if I don't remember their parents' birthday, I'm going to try to remember their birthday starting in January, and continue it for the year. and try to give them a gift, no matter how small it is, to show or to tell them that I appreciate them. And especially our parents, we should always remember to give our parents gifts. It's good to give, it's very good to give, guys. um you have no idea what goes on in their mind when we don't give them a gift. Their birthday come around and they have 9 kids, and when they look, only 2 or 3 people remember that it's their birthday and give them a gift. That isn't, 9 kids and 3 or 4 only give them gift. That does not look good. So again, let us continue to give gifts, and good gifts. Give a gift that you would want to receive, not somebody that, not re-gift. Because re-gift to me is something that you don't want. So what you do is that you give it away. So again, guys, let's give something that would want for our own self. All right. Okay. Yes. And the last one, I come to number 10. All right, let me finish up with this, and then I could talk to you guys in the comment for the next 10 minutes, and then we'll just wrap it up. And I'll tell you guys what I was drinking, and I'll show you guys what I'm drinking. Okay, in 2022, and basically I started it number one with this, and I'm going to end it as well. When I said in number one was for us to pursue something, right? So in number 10, we're saying in 2022, let's start to invest. A lot of us are so scared of investing because we're afraid that we're going to lose our money, or we're going to lose our investment, whatever we decided to do. But let us not be afraid to invest. Invest doesn't mean you put your money in your bank and leave it there and the little interest grows on it. That's not investment. That's not investing. Okay. Let us try to create generational investment or generational wealth. That's what they're calling it now. Generational wealth, which means what we never had for ourselves, or what our parents weren't able to do for us, let us try to do it for our next generation and our next generation and generation that are coming. My children, my grandchildren, my great grandchildren. I pray to God that I live to see my great great grandchildren. Mm. If the world don't come to an end by then, because what's going on, we don't know when the world is coming to an end. I think I just blacked this just now. But yes, guys, let us create generational wealth. All right. So in 2022, let us invest more. Let us spend less. Not spend more. Spend less. Maybe save as well. You have to save as well, but you also can invest, and let us spend less. Now, if you have an intention to invest in your future, or your children's future, or your grandchildren's future, you shouldn't be getting packages every day from Amazon. What could you be buying from Amazon every day? A package is delivered at your house with your name on it. Save that money. Come on now. I know sometimes Amazon do free delivery, and that's the catch. Amazon Prime. Free delivery, so you guys could always go in, sit in your quiet bed, and relax with your foot up, and just order stuff. For me, I don't know, but any husband get me don't have to worry about that. I'm not a shopper. I don't even like going to the mall. I used to appreciate anybody that would take Leasta to the mall to go shopping, and I still don't have the patience with the mall. And I know I'm a very simple person, and I need to at least own one thing, because I remember, I'm going to share with you guys this one thing this man had told me. He said, Lisa, you work very hard. You should at least own one name brand bag, one name brand shoes, and a name brand outfit. And I said, Shauna, I'm fussy for that. I don't have to. I mean, I love this brand called Burberry. Is that the name of it? I love anything in it. And I think it's because it's a natural color, because I'm just so plain. I'm not proud of being plain, but I find that I don't fancy name brands. I'm not going to spend two, three, $400 on something that I could get, say, a bag for $500. I know a lot of ladies might not agree with me, but this man, he told me, he said, you work so hard, you deserve to have at least one bag, one shoes, one outfit that is a name brand. That can be $1,000 or $2,000. You work, you spend it on yourself. I thought about it and I said that's a good idea, but I remember what I'll do. Not Blur, it's Burberry, yeah, Burberry. But what I remember is that so I buy this bag for $500. I'm thinking I could actually, I know a lady, a bag lady, and her bags are $50. I said to myself, if I buy it and it lasts for a year, I could go and buy another one. That's $100. So I could spend $500 on 10 bags. That's how I look at things. You might call me cheap, but I'm going to decide for myself this year that I'm going to spend less. I'm sorry, I cannot put more on it. I cannot put more, because if I'm going to spend more, then I'm not going to get that generational wealth that I'm looking forward to have for myself, my grandchildren, my great grandchildren, my children. I only have one child, but I have 10 godchildren. And yeah, one day, guys, 10 of you guys, I promise I'm going to take care of you guys. Okay. I miss birthdays, I miss certain special time, Christmas, but I promise I'm going to hook you guys up. Even if it's just one big party with a gift and said, you know what, guys, I'm making up for the years that I missed. So I always consider that I have 11 kids. I always tell Leaster, one day I asked her, I said, I should have had more kids. I think I'm going to have another child. She said, no, mommy, don't have any more. And I'm not going to share with you guys what she said to me, why I shouldn't have any more. I leave that for me and my baby. Okay. But I told her, I said, don't think it's just you alone. I have 10 other godchildren. And when I'm leaving my will, in my will, it will say, for you, and you split whatever amongst them. But my thing is, if you are planning to have generational wealth for your children and your grandchildren and your great grandchildren, you can be spending more. So, as I said, let us invest more, spend less, and we're going to save in addition to that, because you have to save for rainy day. Yes, you have to save some cash or something. You have to save for rainy day. In fact, let us have, if we can, because it's not everybody can, okay? Let us try to have more than one stream of income. So if you have your job, nothing is wrong with you having something part-time that have another little income coming in. So there are people who have, I was watching a YouTuber, and she was talking about her incomes, where they came from, and she was saying she have 9 different places that she have income coming in. So nothing is wrong with us, and I sure she doesn't work. She's a YouTuber, which is a content creator, but I think she got sponsorship, and she's in real estate. She buy her house, and she rented house out. So she have 9 different ways of having income coming in. She have her husband as well, who's considered part of one of her income because he helps with the bills. So my thing is, nothing is wrong with having more than one stream of income. You have your job, you want to do a part-time job, feel free to go and do that. Don't let nobody stop you and say no, you're greedy or whatever. You're greedy. I told Leasta sometimes. I said, I feel like I would do maybe a little part time. She said, Mommy, really? You have a job. You have one job. That's enough. But I could think of many things that I could do with extra funds. So nothing is wrong with having 2 jobs and then have even another side hustle. People call it side hustle nowadays. But, have other incomes coming in one way or another. That's why people do YouTube. YouTube is not, well, some people do it full time as their career. For some, it might be for us as a hobby, and then it turns into us gaining income from it. So yeah, try to do that. Let us focus on generational wealth for this 2022. We don't know what happened. We gone. We make sure we leave our family or our loved ones, or the responsibility that God gave us, which is our children. We want to leave them comfortable more than how we were. All right. We don't want to know that they've been taken disadvantage of because they don't have certain things. And it's not just about money, it's about being comfortable with yourself. Your bills are paid. I don't know about you, but when my bills are paid, I'm comfortable. I could sleep, I could relax, I don't worry too much. And then I'm like, okay, anything else is wrong, things will fall into place. But for me, let us build generational wealth. All right. So that's my 10 things so far. Let me wrap it up. As I said, I'm gonna wrap up the conversation because I really did enjoy everyone that comment in the conversation tonight with me. Appreciate it. I wasn't expected to be this long, but you just want to get started. Okay, Serena. So start your live stream and you just want to get started. All right. I don't want to miss any important let me see any important comments, so that's why I'm trying to go back in and read. Yes, I don't forget, I'm going to let you guys know what I'm drinking, and I'm going to tell you who was the person who guessed it correctly. All right. The past and how much we should stop dwelling on the past. Yes, we talk about that and we're going to work on that, not to dwell on the past. All right. Yes, to create generational wealth. I'm telling you, nothing is wrong with that. When I look back and see some elderlies, when they bought lands and they left it, they died and they left it, give certain family members. And if they didn't do that, some people, where would they be? On other people's land, living and paying money that they may can't even afford. So we have to learn from, our previous generation. If it wasn't better, we have to try to make it better. All right. Yes, Marie, thank you for saying that. Yes, Burberry is one of the name brand that I like. As I said, maybe because it's just a neutral color, and those are my favorite color. Oh, Serena, you say you're going to learn how to trade. Be careful with the trading things out there, guys, because I've known a lot of people on Instagram who got their Instagram got, what would you call it? I think they got it's not spam. I think they got it's like they believe that they were doing trading and it wasn't trading that they were doing. Somebody take over their Instagram and was running it as if they were making money for them to pull you in to waste your money. I know a lot of people got scammed from it, so just be careful, guys. You know, I'm not gonna call the name of the trading companies that is out there that's doing that. I'm just, yes, they Instagram got hacked. Thank you very much, Terrian. Got hacked. And so they're sending you text and you think it's them who's talking to you, which is your friends, and it's not them. I've known at least four so far, and they did not send it. They will send it out and say, my Instagram got hacked. It's not me. Be careful how you're putting out those 300s or $500s. All right. $500 overnight to make 13 or $14,000. Come on, everybody will be doing that. How come you're not doing that and making thousands or million from it if it's that easy? So be careful. All right, guys. But yeah, doing trading and stuff like that on Wall Street and doing the stocks or the bonds, the stocks, especially the bonds, not even stock as much as bonds or government bills. So that's something, that savings bond that you could save in. I remember I used to save in it, but then when hard time hit, I got to go and cash all of them out. I didn't get the interest that I was supposed to get on it, but I cashed them out. When the hard time hit, I had to. But that's something good to actually start saving in. Exactly, Serena. We don't need the name brands. We could make anything look nice. Exactly. You can make Walmart stuff look cute, right? Of course. Right. It's not cheap. It's spending wisely. And let me tell you something, guys. For me, some people would like the hair that's, 500, 600, $700 hair. I don't mind buying a hair for 100 or $200, and then I'll take the other $500 and I'll go to a nice spa at a nice resort and eat some good food and relax for a little bit. I don't mind doing that. So, everyone's to its own. Everyone to its own. You might like this, but then on the other hand, I might like that. So I'm not knocking what you like, or I'm not knocking and saying you shouldn't. It's just that we have different preferences. All right. All right, let me see. I think I have two. I'm going to read two more comments and then I'm going to go. And remember, guys, please remember to share and subscribe if you have not and you're here. Please subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. And again, please remember to share the link so others can see. And I appreciate those that do, because I'm seeing that you are supporting me. And I can't say enough how much I appreciate it. Just being here talking with me is enough appreciation, because you guys know that I need it. and you guys are helping and supporting as well. All right. I'm about to go. I'm the last generation, so more money for me. Sarita says she's the last generation, more money for her. Good girl. Paid a fee for an academy and signed people up, and I don't know they get my money every month. And I still don't know they get my money every month. That's why I said be careful what you're getting what you're doing with trading. You have to study and you have to know what you're getting yourself into. But guys, thank you very much. Thumbs up. Thank you very much. L fam. Guys, listen, hit that L fam and let me know we're going out big. And again, I'm gonna leave. Oh, before I go, let me show you guys. So, congratulations, Serena. You answer it correctly. This is what I'm drinking. Yes, it is Red Bull. It's Red Bull, but I didn't know that they have the blue edition. Someone mentioned that they have a purple edition, but edition, yes, edition. Someone mentioned that they have a purple one, but it's not the purple one. It's actually the blue one. You see how the blue bottle, the blue look, but then when you throw it out, it look purplish. So I may get the purple one next time to see what color comes out when I throw it out. Thank you very much. Oh, and they have the yellow one. Yeah, it was the yellow one that I had last week. No, it wasn't the yellow one. It was just the regular Red Bull. But this one, no, it was apple juice that I had last week. But I was drinking a Red Bull earlier on that I thought I said I should have brought it on live. But I'm gonna try to look for the purple one. I didn't know they have purple one. So guys, big up the comments with LFAM. And this is what I wanted was to say, guys. When you're finished, when you are finished, and YouTube reposts my live stream, you could still go in and make comments. Okay, you could go in and just put something that maybe we talk about based on the topic that we talk about in the comment section, because even after you do the live, this is still out there, but there is still another comment section which they post as if it's posting for the first time. Appreciate you guys coming along here with me, and I'm going to leave this with you. The road is not every time, every time I say this, the road, it's not the road, guys. The race, okay? The race is not for the swift, but is for those that will endure to the end. So let's not give up. Let's keep running and let's keep fighting. Let's keep doing that work behind the scene before we go out there and do a 50 sprint or a 100 meter sprint, right? So let's just continue to do that. The race, yes, it's the race, Terian. The race is not for the swift, but it's for those that will endure to the end. Thank you very much for watching. I do appreciate you guys. Thank you. And I'm going to try to give you guys 2 videos this weekend. Definitely. It doesn't matter how short or how long. I'm going to try to make it over 8 minutes. At least one of them is going to be over 8 minutes. I'm editing it right as I speak. I'm editing. Let me show you guys. If you think I'm lying, I'm off. This is computer. See right there? You see my computer right there? You see it right there? Let me show you guys. For those who stay on a little bit later, you get a chance to see a little bit of my house. All right. Yes, you get a chance to see that little shot in the end. But yeah, that's my and Facebook you want to see it too, right? Lana, you stay with me all this time. Thank you so much. Oh no, that was Betty stays in the beginning. That was Betty that came on, and then Lorna, you came on. Thank you so much. I appreciate you for coming. Good night, guys. I'm gonna show you guys what I just showed those over on YouTube. Facebook want to see too. Okay, guys. Look, you see that right there? I'm editing. I'm editing for you guys right there. So just bear with me. All right, just bear with me. I'm going to have a video or two ready for you guys on this weekend. All right. I'm not just staying home and doing nothing, you know. I'm busy person. So I have so far closing off with me, Marie, Serena, Pablo, Terry, and my usual guys who know how to do it. How to do it. Stay with me from the beginning. Thank you, Terry. And you was the first one that come on. And when you can't, I know either you're at school or at work, and I appreciate it. I saw 5,000 people, and so I know it's Marie, Serena, Pablo, Humanitarian. I'm not sure who the other person is, but I appreciate you guys for coming in and staying with me right to the end. For those who started from the beginning, poor Facebook crews, we live over here on YouTube. Yes, yes, yes. So I appreciate it again, guys. We had fun over here. We did. Not working now. Oh, okay. So mostly school. So when Terrian can join us, it's because she's in school. But I appreciate you guys. You guys have me here. I don't even feel like I want to come off, but I have to go. Leicester need her tool to write her papers. You know, she's a journalist, so she have to write. So I appreciate you guys. Love you guys. Stay safe. All right. The race is not for the swift, but is for those that will endure to the end. Oh, I love my peoples. LFM.